it is rightly named, yeah, because, well, number one, his father over at Longleat was called Hugo, so we're very inventive with names.
Hugo Boss.
And then these two lovely ladies at the back, they're his sisters. So we've got, on the left here, we've got Samira by the looks of it, and then on the right we have Amalu. So Boss, Samira and Amalu. They're brothers and sisters, you can tell. He'll keep kicking his sister in a minute in his sleep. They are a lovely sibling group. They have a really special bond. They're all 10 years old now, so they were born 10 years ago at Longleat, and they've been with us for about 7 years. We always throw a lion party for them every year, every birthday that they have, and that will entail lots of boxes of catnip and different enrichment sources in their environment, in their enclosure. So we'll give them different foods as well, nice tasty foods that they don't always get. Not nice and tasty for me and you, deer legs and a wild rabbit, but really good for them. And then, yeah, and in between those times, they are the best footballers I've ever seen. So, original three lions, we call them, because...
I was say, I'm not sure about them.
Unless
it's the ladies, because they're all right.
These are the better, the better three lions. And they have their own footballs in there, which are made out of a really strong reinforced plastic. So it's kind of hard to break, but they do manage to break them because they're so strong. And they'll run around every day and play a good match of football, which is something I've never seen in the wild, I'll be honest. So this is the only place I've ever seen three massive African lions play football, and they are the most, I know you wouldn't believe it, the most active lions I've also ever seen, whether that be at a zoo or in the wild. Because I think the way that we feed them has given them a little bit more of an energy boost. So we feed them 5 days a week, small but often. And then we have 2 non-feed days of the week, so they don't get any food on a Friday or a Monday. But all throughout the week they get a little bit of food, which means that they're a little bit more active and they don't spend so long working it off, basically, or trying to break it down internally.
Always moving.
Oh, she's good enough.
Oh, she's moving. Sorry.
It's all right. So they've got their door shut in there, so they're probably in there for a reason this morning. And that could be due with general maintenance and just tidying up their enclosure and things like that. Cleaning it up, because they do eat 5 days a week. We have to make sure that their bones have been moved, and so after every feed we do have to get back in there. So this is a good opportunity for the keepers just to give it a little spruce up, clean up, maybe pops it. Oh, look what we've got in there now. We've got a magpie eating the meat. And so we do end up with horse bones over in the field over there, or around the zoo. And we're like, how on earth did horse bones? And then we realise that the magpies are eating the leftovers and moving them. So that's quite interesting. That's like a circle of life for him.
Licking each other.
Maybe they had it. Hiya. Oh, she's having a groove.
They're licking each other. Having a wash.
No, I'm not being too giving too much away for Boss, but he does get embarrassed when he realises people are watching him sleep, and then he'll get up quickly and start being all manly and do some roaring or something. So usually when Boss wakes up, he will have a little roar, because roaring is their way of marking their territory. Oh, big yawn.
Oh my gosh, that's a huge mouth.
See the size of his tongue and teeth. And so his teeth, on average, are roughly the size of your index finger. It's about 10 centimetres long and about the same width as well. So that's
awesome.
She's going to wake up brother up. So, oh, get up, do some roaring.
Oh, that is cute.
So this is the bond that they have. Oh, see that? Woo!
Oh, I'll move out the way for you then, love.
Yeah, typical sibling behaviour. I can do stretch. I is probably, I hate to say it, my favourite.
Hello, darling.
Is what we call a subordinate or a least dominant female, and so she has.
That is so cute.
He loves a groom. Look at him.
Lady bugger. Oh, man.
That makes you want to be a lion, doesn't it? It makes you want to get in there.
No, I just don't like eating.
Not if you were a lion.
Did you go out to South Africa for
That is
I did
super
with
cute.
my university course, yeah. So we were lucky enough to get a field trip, and that was one of the field trips. The other one was Borneo.
Big
There's a lot
guys.
more work involved with Borneo.
Really?
You had to do a lot more
Just
like
go for the orangutan.
physical work. Yeah, I would have gone for that. But no, I went to South Africa because African animals are one of my favourite.
Yeah.
And I've never been to that side of the world yet, so I thought, yeah, I'm going. And I learned so much. We learned so much out of
That is
doing it
gorgeous.
firsthand, you know.